Hi, my name is James Clark. I'm the CWU branch secretary for Gwent Mail, and a couple of the offices we cover are Newport East delivery office and Caldecott delivery office.
Hi, so I'm Rob Pitt. I'm the sub rep for Newport East, and I'm also the sub ASR safety rep for Gwent Mail.
My name's Tim. I'm a postman. I've been a postman for the last 48 years.
So we're on strike today over terms and conditions. We've also been on strike over pay. That's a separate issue. So today, like I said, today we're on strike about our terms and conditions and what we see as an attack on Royal Mail itself, the business and services we provide, and our futures basically.
I'm on strike because they're attacking our terms and conditions. They're making us work later starts, later finishes.
Okay, the issue regarding terms and conditions is we've got national agreements jointly between Royal Mail and the CWU, and it seems like the Royal Mail are ripping them up now and not acknowledging them and really going forward with their own agenda, taking away our terms and conditions, so our members' terms and conditions, but also that affects the public as well. For example, they're looking at different start times for us, so longer days out on the streets longer, which means you're going to get the mail a lot later, the public are going to get a lot later. They're looking at the USO, where we deliver to every address in the UK, and they're looking at that not being the case in future years. They're also looking at our sick pay policy. So it's really important that the public understand that only a few years ago in the Four Pillars Agreement, and there's a line there, I can't quote it, but it's saying that the most important asset to Royal Mail is the employees. But now they're treating us as if we're not. And remember, these are the same people who in COVID worked all the way through it. And that's the importance there. So we worked all the way through it. We turned the company around, if I'm honest. We turned the company from a company which wasn't making money to a company which made over 700 million. So we've done a 360 turnaround. And this is the way we're being treated. And it feels as if Royal Mail are doing this on purpose. They don't want us to agree. We feel like we're so far apart at the moment. We don't want to go out on strike. We've just announced 19 days of strike. I can tell you every member will lose 7, 8, 9 days pay there. And we're going into a cost of living crisis, but we're going to lose that pay. But we're willing to lose that pay to keep what we've got and fight for it, because we've got to, because if we don't fight for it, we'll lose it. And our members understand that. So we're here for the long term.
So obviously this is important, not just for us, but for the public. It's an attack on they want to remove our shift patterns, they want to change our attendance times, which means that the USO could be is at risk, meaning that the public will get their deliveries up to 3 hours later in some cases, less days a week. And yeah, they want to bring in things like flexi hours, which means we'll work short hours in the summer, longer through the winter. It affects our work-life balance, and we see that it's going to affect the future of the business, and obviously the future of Royal Mail, which is going to affect the public in the long run. Not just us, not just our lives, but also their Royal Mail.